started in an interesting way. I always say I feel like I was maybe a little bit selfish when I thought about, you know, the idea of a Charleston Fashion Week. I obviously, being in the industry that I'm in as a fashion editor, love New York Fashion Week. I kind of wanted to have that same feeling, experience, fashion presence in my own backyard, and I think I obsessed about it a little bit, thought about it a lot, and I actually literally had a dream one night about a fashion week in Charleston. And I laughed it off, and you know, I kind of thought it was a silly idea at first, thinking, you know, I mean, how in the world would that monster of an event take place here? And then I told one of my interns, and she said, you know, this is actually a good idea. You should maybe mention this to someone. And so I did. I told it to my publisher, and now it's a Charleston Magazine event in its 4th year. A lot of meetings. And I will honestly tell you that I'm meetinged out. Like, I really feel like I should win an award for meetings. I cannot. Sometimes we have meetings to talk about having meetings, and I kid you not. But you have to go through that process. There's a lot of think tank things you have to do with the right people and get everybody in the room and get things approved. And so it's intense. It is super intense, and it's so hard to describe in words what it's like to plan a fashion week, but it's so worth it. Charleston Fashion Week is March 16th through the 20th. We've got 2 fully functioning tents this year, a style lounge tent and then the main runway tent. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised because the runway tent is literally nothing but runway. Tuesday night kicks off with the emerging design competition. Jordana is coming back, and she's presenting her collection. She's one of the local designers that went on to Project Runway. Wednesday night, Michael Knight, formerly he was one of the designers on Project Runway and the All-Star Challenge. He was also a fan favorite. He is debuting his first full collection since Project Runway at Charleston Fashion Week. So this is a really big moment for him and for us. So that's a big night, won't want to miss that. And that also kicks off the retail runway presentations, which are going to be so amazing and over the top this year. I cannot wait for that. Thursday night, we have another featured designer. Her name is Mary Porter, and everybody knows her. Mary Porter, House of Couture. She's local, and she's doing amazing things. She's presenting her collection. Friday, again, retail runway, amazing, and then concludes with Ashley Reed. She's joining with her students at the Art Institute of Charleston, and they're going to do a collection together. So it's a collaborative effort. And then Saturday morning is the Bridal Couture Show, and we've got local bridal designers and bridal retail stores, bridal boutiques showcasing their runway collections, and it ends and concludes with Carol Hannah Whitfield's new bridal collection. She's going to debut at the Bridal Couture Show at Charleston Fashion Week. So again, more excitement, more Project Runway people. Saturday night we conclude with the fashion finale party, which is going to be bananas. It's going to have runway. We're going to announce the emerging design winner, the People's Choice winner. Mauricia, who was the winner of the competition last year, is coming back to show her new collection. She's gone on to be picked up by Urban Outfitters and Anthropologie, and recently was featured in Sports Illustrated. So we're really excited about her success. So you've got 8 semifinalists that will show on Tuesday night, March 16th, and they're actually in a competition that night in front of all of the guests at Fashion Week. They will be presenting their spring collections, and that night the fashion panel will choose 3 finalists to move on in the competition. During the week, Wednesday through Friday, probably Wednesday through Saturday, I'm sure they'll be sewing up to the last minute, they're actually going to have a design challenge that they're going to have to complete 1 extra look, and then they're going to show that look Saturday at the fashion finale party, and a grand prize winner will be announced. It's been great. It's really opened a lot of doors. It's actually been a great way for people to see, you know, hey, Charleston they are a fashion mecca. They are a big player in the fashion industry and growing. So the emerging design competition has been amazing. everybody seems to be worried about, you know, what am I going to wear? What do you wear? But I have some great helpful tips for you, and that is Go Fashion. That's going to be happening kicking off the week of March 8th. And there is 2-3 dozen stores listed that's going to be giving discounts and style info and helping you get dressed and ready and giving you what you need for Charleston Fashion Week. If you want any information about Charleston Fashion Week, go to charlestonfashionweek.com. It tells you a list of shows, special guests, explains the competitions, tells you about Go Fashion, and you can also buy tickets. We have great blogs and video blogs there. You can check back there even during the week so that you can kind of keep up with the behind the scenes. It's really your all access to Charleston Fashion Week. I think the best way to get updates from me is to follow me on Twitter, because I am always on Twitter, and my Twitter name is Ayoka Lu, and it's AYOKALU. And I always post when I do a blog, a video blog, any fashion inside tips that I get, gossip, trends, I post them to that so you can see what I'm seeing as I'm trend tracking if you follow me on Twitter. And you can keep up when I post blogs and kind of keep up with where I'm at, because I literally am all over the place all the time in Charleston.